Hi, my name is Bintu, and in this lecture of Python we'll learn how to convert an integer into octal, binary and hexa. Also we'll learn how to do the reverse, that is how to convert a binary, octal and hexa number back into the integers. Also we'll see how to convert an octal into hexa and vice versa also. We don't have to define user-defined functions to do so. Python provides built-in functions, built-in format specifiers to do it automatically. So let us see how it is done.
In this lecture, we'll learn how to convert a binary, octal and hexa into decimals. Also, we'll learn how to convert an integer into octal and hexa. And we'll see how to convert an octal into hexa and hexa into octal. See, when I run this program, this is how the output you'll get it. See, the value of octal 23 in decimal is 19. Value of hexa 13 in decimal is 19, and value of octal 23 in octal is 23 only, and the value of octal 23 in hexa is 13. That is, we will be converting into different formats, and also we will be looking at these functions that Python provides. That is, this bin function to convert into binary, this oct function to convert into octal, hex into convert into hexa, and how this format method converts into desired number into binary, octal, hexa. We will see to it through a running example. So watch the video up till the end. This is the program for that. We'll first understand this program each and every time. This is the program for converting any decimal number into binary, octal and hexa. We'll first understand the whole program, then we'll run it through the spider IDE. See, what I've done is that I define a variable numbin and I've written a value here. Let me tell you that if any number begins with 0b, Python will realize that this is a binary number. If any number will begin with 0o, Python will confirm it that it's an octal number, and if any number begins with 0x, Python will understand that this is a hexa number, right? So what I mean to say that this 10011 will be assigned to this numbin variable. Definitely it is a binary number. This 23 is not a decimal because it is prefixed with 0o. So Python will understand that this is an octal number, and this 13 is again not an integer, it is in hexa. Okay, now I am displaying it. See, what I am doing that I am writing a print statement. Value of binary 10011 in decimal is, I am not using any format specifier. So Python will do what? By default, it will convert this binary into decimal. So numbin, which is in binary, will be converted into decimal, right? So you will get the output in decimal. And if you are writing a %d, it is 100% has to be converted into an integer. See, this 23 is in octal and will be converted into integer, will be displayed here. This 13 is in hexa, it will be converted into integer and will be displayed. So let us run this program and see what is the output, and then we understand how this answer has come. So I am copying this area and going into my spider IDE, paste it here, right, and I'll run it. See, first let's try to understand these 4 lines, right? So from here, value of binary 10011 in decimal is 19. See, the output of these 2 lines will be exactly same. When you don't write any format specifier, you get the answer in integer. So this is what it has done. Value of binary 1001 in decimal, that is in integer format, is %d, that is 19. In octal it is 19. 23, which is an octal, when converted into integer, gets you the value 19, and 13, which is in hexa, will get you the answer 19 as an integer. How? Let's understand this. See, 10011, which is in binary, when it is to be converted into integer, that is into decimal, you have to multiply each digit by the 2's power. That is, this 1 has to be multiplied by 2 to the power 0. This 1 will be multiplied by 2 to the power 1. This will be multiplied by 2 to the power 2. That is, below every binary digit you have to write 2's and increase the exponent beginning from 0, 1, 2 and increase it by 1, right? So this 1 will be multiplied by 2 to the power 0. This 1 will be multiplied by 2 to the power 1. This 0 will be multiplied by 2 to the power 2 and so on. Anything to the power 0 is 1. So 1 into 1 is 1. 2 to the power 1 is 2. 2 into 1 is 2. 2 to the power 2 is 4. 4 into 0 is 0. 2 to the power 3 is 8. 8 into 0 is 0. 2 to the power 4 is 16. 16 to 1 is 16. So when you add it, you get an answer 19. This answer, that is 10011 in decimal, is 19. Now this octal in decimal gets you 19. How? Let's see it again. This is octal. In binary you were supposed to multiply by 2 to the powers, right? In octal you have to multiply every digit by 8 and 8 to the powers. Like this 3 will be multiplied by 8 to the power 0. This 2 will be multiplied by 8 to the power 1. Had it been more digits, they will be multiplied by 8 to the power 2, 8 to the power 3 and so on. So 3 into 8 to the power 0, 2 into 8 to the power 1. Anything to the power 0 is 1, 3 into 1 is 3, 8 to the power 1 is 8, 8 into 2 is 16. When you add it, you get answer 19. Similarly, in hexa, you have to multiply every digit by 16 raised to exponent 0, 16 raised to exponent 1 and so on. So 3 will be multiplied by 16 to the power 0, 1 will be multiplied by 16 to the power 1. See, this is 1. 1 into 3 is 3. 16 to the power 1 is 16. 16 into 1 is 16. So when you add it, you get 19 answer. So this result is perfectly alright. There's 10011 in decimal is 19. This is what we seen. 23 in octal, when converted into integer, you get 19. Hexa, that is 13, when converted into decimal, you get the 19. So this is perfect, right? See, when you write format specifier %d, Python realizes that it has to be converted into integer, right? But if you write %o, Python will understand that the number that you're providing has to be converted into octal. If you write %x while displaying anything, Python will confirm it that it has to be converted into hexa before displaying, right? So what you're doing is that you have written number 19 and assigned to a variable num. While displaying, you are writing %x. See, you are writing 19 in octal is %o. So obviously this num value, which is 19, will be first converted into octal. You assign 19 value to num variable. Now you are printing 19 in octal is %o and in hexa is %x. So after the apostrophe, you specify two variables. Again, both are num. The value of num will be displayed over here and the value of num will be displayed over here. But it won't be displayed as an integer. It will be first converted into octal. So 19 when converted into octal, we know that it is 23. So output will get 19 in octal is 23. And we also know that 19 when converted into hexa will get you the answer 13. So the output of this line will be 19 in octal is 23 and in hexa is 13. Value of octal 23. See, 23 is in octal and when you write %o in octal only, so there won't be any changes. You'll get octal number in octal format. So there will be no conversion, right? So let us see the output of this. 19 in octal is 23 and in hexa is 13. So this is done. Value of octal 23 in octal is 23 only because it is already in octal and you are trying to display it in octal format only. So no conversion at all. Here see, Python helps you a lot in auto conversion. See, num oct is a variable which contains a value in octal format, right? So what you are doing is that you are converting value of octal 23 in hexa is %x. See, num oct contains a value in octal format, but you are displaying through %x. And the moment Python looks at %x, it will realize that this number has to be converted into hexa. So the 23 which is an octal will be converted into hexa and will be displayed, right? Similarly, this numhex contains the value 13 in hexa format, and while displaying it, you are writing it %o. So this hexa will be converted into octal, then the output will come. So see, the output is that value of 23 in hexa is 13, and we know it, and 13 which is in hexa is converted into 23. Now the question is how an octal is converted into an integer. See, let's try to understand this one. This is 19 which is in decimal integer format. To convert into octal, it has to divide it by 8. To convert any number into hexa, it has to be divided by 16, right? It has to be kept on dividing until the number becomes lesser than that. For example, when you are converting a number into octal, it has to be divided by 8. So 19 when divided by 8, 8 to is 16. The remainder you will get it here. Now, because 2 is lesser than 8, division will stop. Had it been greater than 8, again 8 will divide the number. And it will continue unless you get the value lower than 8. So 19 divided by 8, 8 to the 16. The quotient is written here, remainder is over here. And because 2 is lesser than 8, so the division will stop. So this 2, 3 is nothing but the octal format of 19. Similarly, while converting 19 into hexa, it has to be divided by 16. And it will be kept on dividing until you get the quotient less than 16, right? So 16 to the 16, remainder is 3. So this 13 is nothing but the hexa of this 19. Okay. Not only this, Python provides you some functions, some methods to do this conversion. Like this bin method will convert a number into binary. This oct method will convert a number into octal. And this hex method will convert a number into hexa. So what you're doing is that you have defined a variable num and you have initialized it to value 19. By bin, this num will be converted into binary and the answer will be assigned to this in bin variable. By this oct function, this 19 will be converted into octal and will be assigned to this in oct variable, and this 19 will be converted to hexa and will be assigned to this in hexa variable and you are displaying it here, right? Similarly, this format method converts into the desired format that you want. Like this is num is the variable. When you write b in apostrophe, this will convert a number into binary format and the result will be stored in this variable in bin. When you write o in apostrophe in the format method, it will convert the number into octal, and when you write x in this format method, it will convert the number into hexa. So this number num will be converted into binary, converted into octal and converted into hexa through this format method. Let's see what is the output of this program. Let's copy it into Spider IDE. Let's run this. See, this 0b will get you the output prefix with 0b to inform that this is binary number. So 19 in binary is 0b and whatever the number is, this is binary. 19 in octal is your 23 and it is prefixed with 0o to indicate that it is an octal number. And in hexa it is 13 and prefixed with 0x, right? But with format method you don't get these 0o, 0x and all. See, the output in 19 in binary is your binary number, your octal number and your hexa number without any prefix of 0o, 0x or 0b, right? So this program is doing perfectly well. If you followed this program, you have to do a homework. You have to write a program to convert this C8D into your decimal, binary and octal. Whether you use your format specifier, %o, %b, whatever, %x, whatever, or you use your bin, oct or hex method, or you use your format method. Whatever you do it, I just want that result that you get, decimal, binary and octal results, you have to write into the comments, so that I should understand that you followed my lecture very well, right? If you followed my lecture, please subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends. Thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.